Alright, boys, well, here we are in a game I sincerely never thought I would ever play again. I didn't think I'd ever revisit this game up until the point where I downloaded it again for the Star Wars Battlefront Every Time I Die I Switch Battlefronts video. And even then, I was like, wow, I really only want to play one game of this and die and then leave and never come back. But you know what? I thought it'd be really interesting if I, at the very least... Oh! I died because of my own proximity bomb. Fair play, fair play. I thought at the very least, you know what? It'd be interesting to do a video on this game and just how absolutely dead it is. This game is a trash heap. Full of nobody. Nobody plays this game anymore, and for good reason, because this game is awful. You know, normally I'm a bit nicer when giving reviews and things like that, but I sincerely hate this game, and maybe it's because I have a personal stake in it, but you know what? I don't even care if I have a personal stake in it. I spent $60 on this game and I feel ripped off. You get basically no content in the slightest upon release. It is 1/4 of what a Star Wars Battlefront game should have been. It is literally like 1/8 of what Star Wars Battlefront 2 ended up being as of right now. It had a little bit of DLC released, but you know, a little bit is honestly saying a nice thing. It was like 2 maps. So, in all honesty, this game lacks content completely. It had no sequel content, nor did it have any prequel content involved at all. And, you know, this sort of range of eras is what makes Star Wars Battlefront in the first place. So, you know, why they didn't add that stuff, I have no idea. Maybe it was to try and build off of the nostalgia or something like that, or maybe it was to try and, God, I don't know. Try and spend less money on development? Who knows? But EA really screwed the pooch on this one, because this game is terrible. $60 is not the price anyone should have paid for this game. $20 maybe. Maybe $30. $30 I would have thought was reasonable, you know? Of course, now it's fine. Like, you know, it's probably $5 on Origin. Buy it, sure, if you want to play for 5 minutes in empty lobbies, because truly, no one stuck around for this game. I had to wait a very long time to get 7 players into this game here, so clearly I have been been having a little bit of a struggle bus trying to even get into a game. And then when I did get into a game, I played 1 match before this, and I had a hacker who went 50 kills and 1 death. Isn't that epic? And this game only came out in 2015. 2 years later, they would release Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, what? Why even release this game if you know you're going to make a sequel 2 days later? Okay, 2 years later, you know, I'm hyperbolizing here. That's considerably better. And even Star Wars Battlefront 2 had just an absolute boatload of controversies upon release. But, you know, at the very least, it was a decent game with a lot of content. This is just garbage. The only 2 things I can say that are nice about this game is, one, whoever the Foley artist was on this production, and a Foley artist is basically the person who makes sound effects for movies and video games, they did a spectacular job. This is great. Yeah, this person's probably hacking, honestly. Some of those kills were suspicious. So they did a phenomenal job. I'm just... What? Yeah, I mean, they're all hacking. All of these people are hacking. I hate this game. Foley artists did an excellent job, and the graphics are phenomenal as well. The graphics are not something to scoff at. They're truly nice. But everything else about this game, it's got no soul. Like, I don't care about my soldier that I'm playing as, you know? At least in, like, Battlefield 1 and Battlefront 2, I'm like, okay, I'm a soldier in this war. I feel the need to play and play well so he lives and things like that in even a multiplayer game, but in this, it's just like, who cares? I'm just some bot basically getting stomped on by hackers at this point. This is a very ranty video. We're gonna do one more. It's 3-2. I think I got some of the hackers on my side here, so we might be able to cop a nice little victory here. We'll see how it goes. I remember the T21 being good. There's 2 versions of it, I remember. I think this was the better one. We'll try that. I genuinely played a good amount of this game when it came out too, so like, you know, you can't knock me for that. I at the very least, like, I tried this game, but God, do I hate it. God, do I hate it. Absolutely. We're just emoting over here. My man's doing the robot. Beautiful. Beautiful job. Yeah. This game just sucks. It just sucks all around. I'd love to hear your thoughts, honestly, because I don't know if it's just me who felt ripped off and scammed. I looked up the Metacritic score because I was very curious as to what people thought of this game when it did come out. I looked up the Metacritic score just before recording this video, and it was sitting at about a 70%, which is not great. Not great for a video game. Not in the slightest. And most of that percentage came from reviewers. It seems like reviewers enjoyed this game far more than your standard, you know, gamer actually enjoyed it, because the user score was pretty poor. So I have a feeling what it was a lot of critics maybe were like thinking, okay, you know, I'll write a good review because clearly this game is going to be a banger. People are gonna love it. And you know, if you write a review that is coherent with what the general consensus is with people, then you tend to get more clicks, because people love to be in an echo chamber, essentially, and they love to hear their own opinions reflected back at them. So I have a feeling that's what happened here, and reviewers were essentially like, okay, it's a new Star Wars game. We haven't had one in 10 years. Well, we've had new Star Wars games, but we haven't had a new Star Wars Battlefront game in 10 years, so review well, you know? And we'll try and get more clicks or whatever. Because I think that is a genuine strategy with reviewers in regards to these kinds of things. So I do believe that might have been what happened. And as a result, we got a load of schmutz. We got people getting hyped from it because, you know, reviewers hyped it up a little bit, and we ended up with a cruddy game. Cruddy game as a result. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. I remember the beta, everyone was hyped though. Because the beta was actually kind of baller. The beta was good because it was basically the game. It was the entire game. Everyone thought, okay, you know what, we're gonna get more from this, you know? It won't just be this, you know? But then the beta ended, the actual game came out, and guess what we got? We got this. We got the exact same thing. The beta had like 3 maps on it. Or it did only have 2. I think it might have only had 2 maps. And it had like half of the weapons. So we truly only got a few things out of this game in total. And look, our lobby's down to 4, but I guarantee this is the only lobby available. You will not get Walker Assault in this. You will not. The only thing you really do get is, in fact, you know, cargo or heroes versus villains, things like that, because they're lower player count in total. And most of the time when you do get those, it's full of hackers. So that's pretty epic, bro. That is pretty epic. Kill that turret right there. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm not normally this negative during videos, but man, am I a negative Nelly today? Am I absolutely peachy to be around? God, I hate this game. Oh, jeez, let's get a kill here. I don't know. It had promise at the very least. Like, It's got good graphics and it's got great sound. It's just the gameplay is god-awful, and the support was just not there, and the content was not there. It's such a shame. We could have had such a beautiful game. We really could have. And honestly, Star Wars Battlefront 2 started off insanely poorly as well, especially with that loot box scandal. Star Wars Battlefront 2 was absolute, complete, and utter garbage. You know, EA was money grabbing. There was at least some content there, but it was pretty buggy. It was not a fantastic release, to say the very least. So, you know, Star Wars Battlefront 2 also was not peachy upon release, but, you know, at the end of the day, we got a good game out of it. Right now, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is in an amazing place. The player base has returned. Not that it went anywhere in the first place. I feel like most of the players of Star Wars Battlefront 2 that were diehard Star Wars fans kind of stuck around, because at its core it was a good Star Wars battlefield simulator sort of a thing. So Star Wars Battlefront 2 never truly lost their player base, I feel like. But simultaneously, it's definitely recovered a lot of people who aren't hardcore Star Wars fans and bailed on the game rather quickly. So, you know, that game was great, and it's still uploading great content. So props to EA for making Star Wars Battlefront 2 good, but boo to this game. Boo to this game, and I am done playing this. I'm uninstalling it from my machine. This was just a hateful video, and I'll admit that. I hated this game. I still hate it. I hate to be such a negative Nelly, guys, but I hope you don't mind every once in a while me going on an absolute ranting tear of a video game. Yeah. That's all I got for today. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed my rant, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.